Uh, Basically, I've been having some stupid little issues going on here. Uh, trying to figure out what exactly was happening, but apparently, uh, one of my settings was screwed up. So hopefully, I got that taken care of. Uh, as of right now, it looks like the only way I could really capture uh, like my webcam video and desktop stuff is just basically just to manually overlay it for some reason. Since I got this camera, there's no video capture for it, so uh, I can't really integrate it into any sort of software. I'm not sure if that's just a thing with the manufacturer, if because I've looked through all the apps that you can get for this damn thing, and none of them have a video capture like option for them. So I'm not sure exactly what's going on with that. It's supposed to be for streaming this camera, and everybody raved about it and everything. And maybe I'm just too dumb to figure it out, but uh, I'm not going to really worry about it. I mean, this seems to kind of work for the moment. So as of right now, I'm just gonna swing with it and just deal with it this way. So basically, what I was kind of wanting to do today was just kind of go through like my Steam here. I've been looking at a couple of games that they got on here. Some that have already been released, obviously. But here we got Ancestors Legacies. Looks like an interesting game. They have basically it's a real-time strategy game with some single-player elements to it and stuff. But that looks pretty good. I haven't done a racing game in a really long time. I think the last one I did was Need for Speed Underground. Uh, and the only reason why I really played that game, and I did like the Need for Speed games, but the only real reason why I played that particular one was because the storyline was just so damn in depth and made it feel like you're trying to accomplish something. And then, of course, you got Star Wars, Jedi Fallen Order. I've got a shit ton of Star Wars games in my library on Steam. This one, I mean, obviously it's a single player. It's not multiplayer or anything like that, like the Old Republic or anything like that. But it looks like a very good game. Like it's got a really good storyline and stuff. So that's something I think I would be interested in. But if you guys got other suggestions, please throw them in the comments. Let me know just exactly what you guys want to see, and then that way uh, I could kind of hopefully, you know, get this rolling. I kind of wanted to actually see this video, or the stream rather, live, so I'm trying to figure out really how to see it. I want to see what's going on here. Let's see, I'm recording, I'm broadcasting live, so we're good there. Let's see, what else did we have? Let's go ahead and get out of that. Will my YouTube show it? Let's see. It says warning, current frame rate too high. It said that last time too. I'm not really see. I'm not understanding why it keeps saying why my frame rate is high. It's at 30 FPS. I went through all my settings, and for some stupid reason it keeps giving me this warning. But anyhow, if anything seems off, let me know. That way I can try and at least fix it. But as I was saying before, you go through my list of videos and see all the stuff I've done before. and just kind of give me some input on it. If it's, more of that you guys want to see, or if there's something new you would like to see me do. Like I said, I've got three up here right now, which, I kind of have an interest in for myself. But I mean, if there's something different that you guys want to see, go ahead and just make mention of it and just put it in the chat or in the comments or whatever you guys want to do. So basically, I was kind of leaning more towards the Star Wars Jedi, but that's my own opinion. So just whatever floats your guys' boat. I almost would like to go into a racing game though. Like I said, I haven't done one in a really long time. Sorry, I'm just typing. I hope I spelled that right. One error. There we go. Error. But let's see. I mean, so far the screen capture looks good. Looks like I got everything in there. I think this is the only way I can really stream things. Like I said before, this is kind of new to me from my other live stream I did. But some of the other games I was looking at too were there are some early access games I was kind of checking out too. But I'm kind of partial on early access games. The only one right now that currently I play is the Flashing Lights, and I really kind of like the idea of having a police simulator in early access, because there's just been a few already that have come out that have been just kind of really horrible. Other than GTA 5, but or well, not GTA 5, but the LSPDFR. But the nice thing about that is it's a mod. It's not an actual game. It's based off GTA 5, but the mod itself is LSPDFR. So and they play it on a different server than the online stuff for GTA 5. They've actually made their own server for it, so all the players are they actually have to put in an application to play on that server, which I think is a good idea. So that way you don't just get any Joe Schmo just kind of running in there and being a shithead and causing a ruckus, because most of that stuff, it's kind of like scripted. They really plan it out, so it's really nice to actually see them do it. I like watching a lot of the YouTube videos for it. They come up with some pretty interesting scenarios. But yeah, I was just basically wanting to go over what people are wanting to think, just see what people's ideas were and stuff like that on what games are kind of popular, what they're wanting to see. I basically just play the game and, just kind of get my own experience out of it and then post it and stuff. But if most people, they're wanting to see, maybe reactions to new game titles even. If there's something that, is supposed to be coming out, I could do that. I could go through and see if, they got any release videos for up-and-coming games, things like that. But in my library here, I'll kind of show you. There we go. Well, they got the side list here, and of course they've got, all the games here that you have in your library, the store page for those games. So these are all games I have. A lot of them I just don't even play anymore. But I mean, the ones that I've recently played obviously are going to be posted up on top here. They got Patrol Duty up there. That was one of those police simulator games. That game's just crap. I hate that game. And then my summer car, I've tried that, and it's kind of cheesy. I really don't care for it too much. And then Crossroads Inn. That's not a bad game. it's a little difficult to kind of get used to the controls at first, but once you get a handle on it, it's not bad. And of course, Universal Sandbox, the Conan Exiles, Conan Unchained. That's kind of, I don't know, kind of dead in the water anymore. I don't think many people even play it. And then Thief Simulator, Fishing Barents Sea, Thief Simulator. Yeah, it was all right for a little bit, but now it's kind of just a repetitive sort of game. Then Flashing Lights, Terminator Resistance, American Truck, Red Dead Redemption 2, Gold Rush I just got. I just want to see what it was about. There's a lot of kind of tutorial stuff you'd want to watch before you actually play that game if you do get it. The reason being is they've got a lot of machinery in here and items and stuff that you're not going to know what the hell it is. It's going to tell you to go do something and you're just kind of like lost. I mean, they'll have a little icon over it of what, you actually have to go look for, but actually operating it, it's not very, how would I say, descriptive. So you would probably want to watch some tutorial videos to kind of get a grasp on how you actually operate like the machinery and stuff like that, like conveyor belts and the sifters and the water table and all that stuff. There's a lot of things in that game that most people just aren't going to know what the hell it is. So let's see, other games I've had, where we got APB Reloaded, Arcade, Black Desert. That was actually a fun game. I did like Black Desert, but when I was playing it at the time, I had kind of a not so good computer, so it looked like ass for the most part. Batman Arkham Asylum and Arkham City, got those two. Instead of Corza, Ascend, Blood and Gold, Boundle, Call of Duty, World at War, Call of Juarez, Mechanic Simulator, Company Heroes. There's quite a few on here, but there's a lot of games on here. And if you guys just, you could probably actually see what games I play if you just go to Steam and just look me up, Zed's Dead, Zedds space DED. And that is a Pulp Fiction reference, just to let you know. But basically, all my games would be listed on there of the ones I play. So if you just want to check those out, go ahead. I got a lot of my YouTube videos actually on Steam too. So if you guys want to watch them there, you can. I think the only ones I don't have on there are the World of Tanks videos that I made, and that's just because I don't think Steam actually sponsors that game. They do World of Warships, but I don't think they do World of Tanks, which I don't understand why they don't, but they don't. So there's that. Let's see. I haven't done any Mafia 3 videos yet. I'll probably be looking forward into doing that. I have played the game a bit, but since I did get my new PC, all that save data I had on the old one pretty much gone. So I would just have to start from scratch, which it's a cool game. I do like it. I saw a lot of reviews on this game where people are kind of pissed off that they use African American as like the lead character, which I don't really get because it takes place in Louisiana during the 60s, so 60s and 70s, so it kind of fits the timeline, but whatever, people have all their own opinions. It's like they say, opinions are like assholes, everybody's got one. But yeah, it's a fun game though. That one I do like. Let's see, what else have we got that we can look into? The one game, let's see, Batman Arkham City, I didn't really play that through. I got through part of it, but haven't really gotten too far into it. Arkham Asylum I finished. So I could always do Batman again if I wanted to. Even though that they have, the newer one out, was that Dark Knight or whatever. But I could always revert back to that. see, one of the other games I did like too was Skyrim, but man, you gotta have some time on your hands to play that game to really get anywhere, which I don't. I'm usually working long hours at work. Surprisingly, this weekend I haven't gotten any phone calls to come in and take care of any emergencies, which I'm kind of surprised. Last week I had two. And then, of course, Grand Theft Auto. The nice thing with Grand Theft Auto, like I said, I do have LSPDFR downloaded and installed, a lot of mods for LSPDFR, but I don't have the online server mod that I think it's called 5M. I don't have that uh, downloaded as a mod because, like I said, you have to be invited in, so you have to go through this application process and stuff. So I think that would have to take a lot of dedication too, especially if you want to play a police officer, because the police officer roles are very detailed. I mean, you really have to know like all the codes, all the call outs, stuff like that. Basically how to actually be a police officer. A lot of the players that have been doing it, they've been doing it a while, so they're pretty used to it. And there's some, guys that are new that have joined up and stuff. I've been watching that Polecat 34 or 32. What I forget what his actual name is on YouTube, but he talks about it all the time, the people that sign up for it and stuff like that, and the processes they have to go through to actually get onto the server and start actual, role playing in it. But it's pretty interesting. I think it would be something pretty neat to get into. And I don't know if they switch roles. Like, I know some of the people do. I know Polecat does. There's another guy, something Bugsy or Bay Area Bugs. That's it. And I know they go from civilian to police and back and forth and stuff like that. And they do different records of that. So they'll play criminal versus cop or cop versus criminal, whatever. And it's pretty neat the way they got it set up. They actually got somebody that plays as dispatch on there and actually gives them the actual call outs so that it's like real time type call outs. It's pretty neat how they do it. Let's see here. Okay, those are Assault Community videos. I think that's pretty much all I really want to go through on Grand Theft Auto. See if there was any other games I found really interesting. Oh, I know that Rise Son of Rome, that was actually a pretty fun game. I don't remember why I actually stopped playing that game. But I know it's pretty cool. Had actually, for the time, really good graphics and storyline behind it, so I think that's why I took an interest in it. But as of right now, I think that's all I really want to go over with that. So if you guys, like I said, want to go to the Steam app there, and like I said, just look me up, Zed's Dead. That's my name right there, right at the top of this picture there. Zed's how you spell it. So if you want to look it up, look at the games I have. If there's something there you want me to see me play, go ahead and put it in the comments there. But or if you have other, like I said, games that you've been kind of eyeballing that either haven't come out yet or were just released, you could post those as well, and just let me know what they are, and I will see what I can do about getting to it. So other than that, thank you guys for watching. I'm going to end the stream right here, and we are going to leave it at that and let you guys decide what the next game will be. So see you guys next time. Hope you have a great week. Don't work too hard. Work smart, not hard. I think that's how the saying goes. But anyway, we'll see you guys next time. Have a good one.